Welcome back to Good Morning ASEAN. And Morgan Stanley Research maintained its country preference for Indonesia over Thailand and Singapore, saying that Indonesian companies have had the best earnings performance for the October to December quarter on strong growth in financials. 13 out of 24 Indonesian companies in the Morgan Stanley or MSCI list beat consensus expectation, the broker said in its ASEAN Equity Strategy Report on April 3rd. Financial beats consensus expectations by 17%, led by Bank Rakyat Indonesia Persero. According to it, in comparison, MSCI Singapore companies beat consensus expectations by 3.6%, while MSCI Thailand companies missed the expectations by 7.7%, according to the report. Indonesia has been the only ASEAN 3 country to have seen positive upward revisions in forecast in 2013 earnings per share by 60 basis points over the last 4 weeks. MSCI's index of Indonesia has risen 14.1% so far this year, outperforming a 4.5% gain of MSCI's index of Singapore and a 2% gain of MSCI's index of Thailand.
Thailand's Consumer Confidence Index in March has escalated for the 5th straight month to 84.8%, the highest level in 7 years. The Economic Business Forecast Center of the University of the Thai Chamber of Commerce unveiled a rosy prediction of Thai and global economy, a positive trend for investment in Thailand, with contributions from the government's 2 trillion baht infrastructure development and improved exports and tourism. Well, the center said that consumers are, however, concerned with the risk of the global economic situation and surging cost of living. According to the center, if the government speeds up its budget spending to stimulate the domestic economic system, the kingdom's economy should grow at a minimum of 5%.
And now we have our special report by Nattakorn on the Tiprex 2013 kicks plastic and rubber off before the AEC communities.
The 2013 Thailand International Plastics and Rubber Exhibition, or Tiprex, comes at a time where Thailand and the region is about to move forward the key economic integration that will transcend into a super-state economic entity with over 20% of the global GDP share. Important welcoming speakers to start the exhibition include Kun Pichai Chu Ek Wong, President of the Thai Plastics Industry Association, Pongsak Urattananon, Vice Chairman, Plastic Industries Club, Federation of the Thai Industries, and the guest of honor, Kun Saranlo Sutatchuto, the Managing Director of the Thailand Convention and Exhibition Bureau, or TCEP. Also, a welcoming key speaker, Gernot Ringling, the Managing Director of Messe Düsseldorf Asia, sees Thailand transforming in the coming years to becoming a country with more value-added products than a production base.
I think we are quite timely. I mean, if everybody is expecting an increase in manufacturing or positive effects from the AEC, so we are just timely. The people now can invest in new machinery. The production will be increased, and that will to benefit from the AEC. It will be more value-added production. The basic products will not be produced in Thailand anymore. Thailand will move up, and Thailand will produce more value-added products, being it in the electronics industry, being it in the medical equipment industry. That's what's going to be produced here, and that they will benefit from the AEC in the next couple of years. That's what I feel, and that's what I feel in the country here right now.
Tiprex 2013 is the last plastics and rubber exhibition before the integration of the ASEAN Economic Community, or the AEC, in 2015, which marks a departure into a new era of the Southeast Asian economics and social integration. A vast range of Thai industries, including IT parts, electronics, packagings, and automobiles, can be pushed forth with the technological innovations of rubbers and plastics. The increase in production is just the catalyst for the increase in trade and productivity of related industries in the region. Tiprex is the biggest international exhibition of the sort to showcase innovation in the region under the evidence of the geographical convenience and international operators' trust in the service centrality of the country. The exhibition showcases products from over 250 companies from 21 countries across the globe. Nattakorn reports.
And now it's time for Urbanista. Kunvina, for today we're going to have a look at tattoos. As you know, that tattoos sometimes is very fashionable, but in Thailand it has a lot of meanings. Why that is, let's have a look.
It's not just a form of artistic self-expression, but it comes with great responsibility in order for it to beat the magic tattoo or sakyan. Of all the countries in Asia where sakyan is carried out, Thailand is by far the country that has the highest numbers of devotees. You may have seen Thai tattoos on Muay Thai fighters, motorbike taxi drivers, or even Angelina Jolie. Unlike many typical Western designs that hold some sentimental value behind them, Thai tattoos have deeper meaning. Many have been blessed with magical properties and are hence known as sakyan. The wearer of these skin ink motifs will usually have gotten them for specific reasons. From strength, health, wealth, to fertility, each Thai tattoo has a purpose. Unlike any typical ink work, these tattoos aren't drawn by any artists with mechanical tattoo guns. Sakyan tattoos are performed normally by magic practitioners or Buddhist monks and drawn with a series of spells written in various texts. The script used for yantra designs varies according to cultural and geographic factors. The script spells out abbreviated syllables from Pali incantations. Different masters have added to these designs over the centuries through visions received in their meditations. Some yantra designs have been adapted from pre-Buddhist shamanism and the belief in animal spirits that was found in the Southeast Asian subcontinent and incorporated into the Thai tradition and cultures. They're drawn by hand with a thin needle about 18 inches long and 4 millimeters wide, with the tip with the spike split into two, so that each prick of the skin produces 2 dots of ink. A series of spoken magical spells completes a blessing ritual that grants a tattoo its magical properties. But what gives these tattoos its magic property?
Yeah, it's provided by the master. The master puts it in you, plants it in you, believes in Thai, right? Blukse, it's like putting a seed in the ground. So it's Vijitra, it's like the knowledge of this occult power and knowledge that's inside the master that he got from his master and on before that. And a portion of it is then placed inside the disciple. They take it with them, protected by the rules that they follow. And if they don't follow the rules, then that magic, that power ebbs away.
Many yantra scripts that people choose to get them tattooed on their bodies usually are tiger for strong luck and authorities, sakyan hatao or 5 columns for wealth, success, and windfall luck, or another popular one, sakyan ginku mahasane for trap lover, super attraction, and metta. By believing that the magical properties that accompany the sakyan tattoos, to many, it seems like a way to cheat one's destiny. Because instead of living one's life in accordance to moral codes of his or her society, one believes that having this sakyan tattooed on his or her body will skip the duty to do good deeds on his or her own term.
If they are cheating, if the intention is not good, then they won't work. So the intention has to be more or less pure. I mean, in all cases, you can say that it's selfish anyway because you come to get something from the master. But it's part of it. Yeah. And in fact, that's one of the things I've seen masters do. I didn't talk about it tonight, but masters are also really good at life counseling, the good ones. And they'll say, "What's your problem?" And they start saying, "Well, my work's going to." Well, why is it like that? And they actually sort of help them sometimes work through the problems and send them home without a tattoo. Well, maybe you need to do this, and this. Why don't you try that for a while? If it still doesn't work, come back and see me. And then maybe they will give the tattoo, but at the same time, they're giving them a lot of ideas about conducting themselves in their life. This is what I mean about it has a social role, this tradition. I think a lot of people don't realize. A lot of people, again, they think it's dark, even Thais, I think it's a bit dark, brutal or something, but I mean, it has a real social function, especially for a certain segment of society that lives in a very difficult circumstances, maybe not a lot of income or maybe in an insecure, physically insecure environment, and gives them something to like feel secure about, a little more confident.
Like Vincent Govin, for instance, a traveler from France. He believes in the Sagyon tattoo and the blessings that come with it.
Has it changed your life in any ways at all since you got these kind of tattoos done?
For me, yes, because I believe. Then if you believe, you have to, then you pray. The good thing, make good thing coming of you.
So has good things been coming to you, into your life, you think? Yeah.
Yeah, because I make all things for the good thing coming.
What about like your mind, your conscious? You feel like you live your life more consciously now that you do have these beliefs and you pray all the time?
Same about all tradition Thai people.
Yeah.
And you pray, you make good thing all around. You have the laws of praying there and second, then you make good. You have good thing coming of you.
The tattoos are believed to imbue the wearer with special powers and protection to help them in their everyday lives. But the tradition is also deeply entwined in the Buddhist moral code, and the designs can lose their powers if a wearer errs of their spiritual path.
I don't know how it works. I think it does work. I don't know if it's something, you know, there's explanations for how it works, but maybe it's something, I think maybe it's something deeper than that, and that's what some of the masters who I got to know well, when we talk about this, you know, that really is the power of the mind. The power of the mind to create circumstances in your life, either good or bad, as a result of your contact with this world of tattoo. You know, you're getting teachings from the master, you're getting ink, you're thinking about it, and this has an effect, I think, on your life. It's sort of very similar to hypnosis, I would say, perhaps. I'm not going to say definitively that's what it is, but my general feeling, it works like hypnosis. It's a type of auto-suggestion.
Vijitra Dungdi reports.
And that's all the time we have for today. Stay tuned with us every Monday to Friday at 7:30 to 8 a.m.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Weena Jungprasit.
And I am Nirasha Malisak Lami. Have a great weekend. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ